dusk in the mining town of Jharia in eastern India. The noise you can hear is tons of coal that has spontaneously burst into flames in this open-cast mine. This inferno has been raging for almost 100 years. It's a burning issue for the whole planet. If all this coal is mined by India, the world's attempt to tackle climate change could face some profound challenges. It's hard to describe just how intense that heat is and just how thick the air is with sulphur here. Behind me are the remnants of a house that collapsed as the flames ate away the ground underneath it. But perhaps what's most remarkable about this place is that there are people still living right here. Garanti Devi and her children have little choice but to breathe in the toxic smoke every day. They suffer breathing problems, and all their lives will be shortened as a result. This is the sharp end of the Indian government's plan to use coal to propel the development of their country. In Jharia, locals scrape a meagre living from the mines. Many of them are children. They come here at dawn to scavenge coal, working in hostile conditions. Children like Vicky, he and his mother Sunita collect coal to burn at home and also to sell, a small source of income for their family.
I don't like it at all down there. It's so hot. And I have to lift the heavy coal on my head for such a long way.
His mother says there's little option for her.
Yes, we do get scared, but what can we do? This is the source of our livelihood. What else can we do to raise our children? We do get ill because of the gas in these mines, but we have to feed ourselves, so we are forced to do this.
After a few hours at the mine, she and Vicky begin their half-hour walk home. Sunita shares these 3 rooms with 7 members of her family. Her 18-month-old grandson is the latest addition, and she worries about his future. That's because her village sits on a seam of coal, and the ground is warm as the fires smoulder underneath. The houses here could subside any day as the earth underneath burns away. Life for Sunita and her family isn't easy. She's exactly the kind of person the government wants to help.
India plans to rapidly increase its coal production from mines like this one, which could spell disaster for international efforts to curb global carbon emissions. But the government here says that it has to keep doing this to bring power to its poorest people.
Ironically for Sunita, that means moving out of her home so that landowners can open up another mine here to get to the coal underneath. India has announced major ambitions to invest in clean technology. But the truth is that coal will still be the easiest, though dirtiest way to develop the country for many decades to come. Somehow, at the Paris Climate Summit in a few weeks, the world needs to persuade India to keep this coal in the ground. Alok, News at 10, Jharia.